it is Anika, and I want to just share just a little mini series, probably 3 to 4 part series that I'm going to do, quick videos on just this thought: think before you eat. And in this mini series, I'm just going to share things that you need to think about before you actually eat, because it's so easy for us to overeat and to even eat the wrong things. As many of you know, I am on the carnivore diet, but I think that the things that I'm going to share in this mini series can apply to whatever eating plan you are doing. So with that said, let's go ahead and start with number one. The first thing that would say to try to help you to stop overeating or even eating the wrong things is to stop and ask yourself, am I hungry or am I trying to avoid a situation? It's so easy for us to use food as a distraction, and most of the time we overeat and we're just consuming because we don't want to deal with a specific situation at hand, or we don't want to really spend the time to unpack our current emotional state. And listen, I have been so guilty of this in the past, and I have to be so mindful of this even now. I'll just give you a quick example. I have 6 children and I love them dearly, but there's some days where, they're bickering with each other, or I've had to clean up one too many spills, or I've just had to run one here and the other there, and I just feel perhaps overwhelmed by it all. And it's so easy for me to fall into the pattern of going into my pantry to look for something to just kind of escape my current reality. And that's not a good thing at all, because here's the thing, at least for me in the past, most of the time I was looking for something sweet because I felt like, okay, I'm just dealing with so much right now and I just need something to calm my nerve. But what would happen is, after I was done eating that treat, the thing that was supposed to comfort me ended up bringing a lot of discomfort, which then compounded the issue at hand. So I would feel guilty for eating the wrong thing. Then I would feel bloated and just super uncomfortable. So it's just best, I've found, to just, before I run to the fridge or to the pantry, to stop and ask myself, am I really hungry, or am I trying to avoid a situation? And if you are hungry, by all means, if you find out that the answer is no, for real, I am really hungry, even though I am stressed by the situation, by all means, go and get another burger. Eat, do what you need to do, right? To satisfy your hunger. But if the answer is no, I'm not really hungry, I'm just really sad about a situation right now, take the time to unpack what's really going on. Food is not meant to fill a void. Food is meant to nurture our body, right? We aren't supposed to abuse food, and sometimes we use it to fill these emotional voids, and that's not what it was meant for. So your situation isn't going to go away just because you've eaten to the point of just being super stuffed. So take the time, and sometimes it is painful, right? Maybe it's not something as simple as, oh, my children are arguing and they're getting on my nerves. Perhaps it's God, somebody that I really love, has broken my heart or has disappointed me, or perhaps it's, someone has lied on me, or perhaps it's I'm dealing with these financial difficulties and I don't really know how to navigate, so let me just escape from it all. Like, don't run to the food. Spend the time to just unpack those emotions. You can't try to avoid it, because again, eating and overeating just adds another layer of stress that you have to deal with. So I am going to stop here, and in the next video I'm going to talk about the second thing, which is just healthy ways of de-stressing, healthy ways to distract yourself. So I just want to throw it out there. Leave me a comment below and let me know, have you ever struggled with overeating because of just like a poor emotional state? And do you catch yourself sometimes overeating? And I'll even say this before I end. I think sometimes it may not even be a negative thing. Sometimes it's just you're in a celebration mode and you're so excited and you're just consuming and consuming and consuming. So temperance, right, in everything. So anyway, leave me a comment below and let me know. And if you know you've been guilty of overeating because of just your emotional state or trying to avoid a current situation. And I will see you on part 2 of Think Before You Eat.